Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thanks for popping up. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. General reading for mid-March. We're going to see what mid-March has in store for us. Friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates, be sure to check your other placements. If it still does not resonate, leave the message behind. It is not for you at this time. And if it resonates and or if you simply enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. General reading, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, starting your reading with the overall energy of the 10 of Intelligence. Okay. Scoot these a little closer here. Get us all situated. Stop trying to move. You're good. All right. The current situation is the 8 of Wisdom in the reverse position. Challenges or opportunities or obstacles is the Hanged Man in the upright position. We have Leo energy, strength, coming in as our foundation for the situation or what we should be focusing on. That is in the reverse position. We have the 5 of Charisma in the reverse position for the past card. We have the 4 of Charisma in the upright position for what the possibilities are involved or what we might be hoping for. We have Scorpio energy, the Death card in the reverse for our near future. We have the 10 of Charisma in the reverse for you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Page of Intelligence in reverse for external or environmental influence. That could be your subconscious as well. We have the King of Charisma for hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That is our advice card for this reading. And we actually have the 4 of Strength in the upright position for our potential outcome. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. We have the 10 of Intelligence. This is the overall energy for the reading. This is how we deal with what shows up in our lives. Do we avoid and deny? Do we react in anger? Do we remain conscious and aware? So definitely something to kind of meditate on. It's response versus reaction. So it is how we deal with what shows up in our lives. Are you avoiding? Are you denying? Are you reacting in anger? Are you getting pissed off? Are you resentful? Are you jealous? Or are you remaining conscious and aware and full of clarity? Are you looking at a bigger picture? Are you looking at both perspectives? You know, things like that. You are in the upright position, so I do think this is something that you are approaching or trying to navigate. We have the 8 of Wisdom in our current situation. This is in the reverse position, so we are struggling with this a little bit. Finding a way out of past pain by having faith that something better is waiting for you. So in the current situation, we are lacking faith. We are struggling with our past pains. We're struggling with our past trauma. It is holding us back. And we doubt that there's anything better coming towards us. Your challenge here is the Hanged Man. This could also be an opportunity. So the Hanged Man speaks on the necessity to look at something from a different perspective, hence why he is hanging upside down. The Hanged Man is all about new perspectives, letting go, pausing, and having trust. So the Hanged Man is pause, letting what he knows go in order to embrace his new reality. This is exactly what this card suggests you to do too. Trust and embrace your new reality. The Hanged Man is all about putting things on hold to look at the world from a new point of view. Sometimes these pauses are taken to allow time to reevaluate a situation. Other times, however, the universe forces these pauses, stopping you so it can pull the proverbial rug out from underneath you. Learn to trust in the universe when this happens. Things will look different after you fall. Pay attention to this new perspective and surrender to it. You're following that with Leo, card number 8. Leo is all about preservation. This is something that you should focus on. It isn't a reverse, so it's something you struggle with. So your ability to move through fear to find the unshakable power within yourself. Self-doubt, forcefulness, and passivity. So in reverse, the Strength card warns that you're either being too forceful or too complacent. Try to focus on the upright attributes of this card and help guide things to unfold organically. Don't shoehorn or force events just because you want or need them to come to pass. Lastly, don't be afraid to take responsibility and step into your power and fortitude to help make things happen. Okay, so definitely focus on that inner strength, that inner courage, believing in yourself, having faith in the universe, having faith in yourself, because better things are coming. But you have to believe in them and you have to put that best foot forward. We do have the 5 of Charisma in the reverse position. This is for your past card. So finding out how to move out of lack mentality and to enjoy abundance in whatever form showing up in our lives. So definitely struggling with a lack of abundance, a lack of good things, a lack of gratitude. You're coming out of a lack mentality. So it's hard for you to manifest because you just feel like you're surrounded by you do not have. Right? Well, I don't have the life I want. I don't have the money I want. I don't have the job I want. I don't have the love I want. My relationship isn't working. Things like that. This is the past card. So we do have a Four of Wands here, all about that celebration, that unity, that harmony. It's a big celebration. It's a very happy, momentous time. We do have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles is usually kind of an energy of wanting to invest and waiting for our investments to pay out, but there's an impatience here. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which is an opportunity kind of failed, a setback, and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse as well. Again, this is your past, so this is something that's already come to a path. It's already gone. We can't go back to it. Four of Wands, fire energy there. Self-doubt, unmet expectations, and success, security, celebration, rewards, and joy. So when the Four of Wands arrives, it heralds achievement in an individual and communal level. Reap the rewards for the groundwork you've laid. Whether you've received a well-deserved title change, graduated from an educational program, revel in this momentous milestone. You've done a lot of great work to make it this far, but don't forget the supportive people who've helped you along the way. They saw your potential all along. Celebrate this new fantastic normal with them. We then have the Pentacles in the reverse, those 7 Pentacles, which is all about objectivity, analysis, and rebalancing. So when reversed, the Seven of Pentacles advises you to take an objective look at what you're investing in so that you can take proper stock and decide on next steps. Are there any red flags? Have you been ignoring your responsibilities or procrastinating? Are you being efficient and careful in how you contribute your energy and effort? Okay, so you might have had this wonderful success in a situation in your life, and then you kind of backed off and started to not really put forth an effort. You fell into complacency, in which when we do that, we actually lose out on more abundance. Okay, so with that said, Ace of Wands, setbacks, lack of conviction, inspirational blocks. So the Ace of Wands in the reverse warns of creative blocks or the absence of willpower. You're no longer excited about the cutie you chatted up. None of the ideas you thought have panned out for your work venture. While fluctuating feelings and poor results are natural, see if there aren't more internal adjustments you can make to reignite the flame. And then following that, you do have the Queen of Wands. Quite a bit of fire energy here for you, Aquarius. The Queen of Wands talks about self-respect, self-confidence, and a strong will. So the Queen of Wands reversed invites you to direct your energies inward. You may be feeling more withdrawn or less social, and that's okay. It may be time for you to focus on yourself and recharge your self-confidence and self-respect. Perhaps you've been too much the gadfly lately or feeling overwhelmed with a work project. So now may be the time to pause and take a breather. So I do feel like you fell into a little bit of a self-doubt situation. Something didn't go as planned, and that is why we have this grand, happy celebration here. And then we kind of fall into the situation of like, where did it go? What happened? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? So this is the past. It's already come past this, and we are still struggling with the situation. But we're going to try to move out of that energy. So we do have the Four of Charisma, kind of speaks on the same thing. So be careful with finances while not falling into fear or greed. So because of this past situation, you may be falling into a little bit of a situation here where you are hoarding what you have, or hoarding your resources, hoarding your time, hoarding your energy, hoarding your financials, because you're afraid of losing, because you just constantly get hit with things out of the blue. So basically, definitely something that is a possibility involved. Be careful with your money or your time or your energy or your effort, whatever the resource is, but do not fall into fear. So being consistently afraid and coming from that lack mentality, or being so greedy that you never share, you're never generous, you're never giving out, you're pushing people away, you're not bringing anyone in, okay? In the near future, you do have Scorpio energy. It is in the reverse position. The Death card is all about the transformation from one perceptual reality to another and the ending of habitual patterns. So, the Death card is all about change. Card number 13. Denial, resistance to change, okay, is what it is in the reverse. The Death card indicates that you're resisting a change that's occurring and refusing to accept an ending. You may feel stuck or trapped, or that nothing you do results in the desired outcome. Death suggests that this is because you're holding on to the past, perhaps an old way of doing things or an old relationship, and that you're reluctant to move on. Only by letting go of the past can you truly take the leap and make the change, okay? So you definitely have to let go there, move forward. Please clarify the Death card for Aquarius. Thank you so much. Any more? Lots and lots and lots. Okay. We have Judgment in the reverse. We have the Emperor in the upright. That is Aries energy. We have the Sun in the reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 9 of Swords in the upright. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy in the upright. And we actually have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. This is the big one. So, struggling with a change here, struggling with moving on. We're kind of fighting the inevitable, okay? Judgment, card number 20, in the reverse position is an over-criticism, inner saboteur, and introspection, okay? So when reverse, Judgment recommends introspection. The first step toward healing and progress is often forgiveness. You can't move forward if shame and anger are holding you back, or if you're being overly critical of yourself and others. While accountability and criticism are important to an extent, don't let fear or guilt hold you down or prevent you from growing, okay? Then we're going to jump down to the Emperor. Card number 4, Aries energy. Reliability, authority, rules and regulation, leadership, and discipline. A true leader, the Emperor, uses strategy and authority to create and maintain structure and manage responsibility effectively. The Emperor is skilled at approaching roadblocks in order to achieve goals and maintain order. He is a powerful paternal figure who offers firm direction from a place of experience and expertise, okay? The Sun. Number 19, in the reverse, optimism, freedom from care, trouble seeing the bright side. So the Sun card can hint at a few different things. Either you're having difficulty seeing and appreciating the silver linings in life, or your successes and celebrations are taking longer to actualize. Be patient because happiness, joy, and love are on the horizon, but be careful to not be overly optimistic. Check with those you trust to make sure you're being realistic. This is a long clarification, and then we'll talk a little bit more. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So usually the 10 of Pentacles is a very successful, very family-oriented card. In the reverse, there's an instability and inequality, unfairness, isolation, and a disconnection. So when reversed, the 10 of Pentacles warns of imbalance or insecurity among your loved ones or community. The inequality and tension is most likely related to money, inheritance, or isolation. Take some time to evaluate whether things are currently fair to everyone. How is each member of your circle spiritually tended to at this moment? What changes can you make to return everyone to a place of stability, prosperity, and connectivity? Okay. We then have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is all about like a PTSD, anxieties, keeping you awake at night, really struggling. Okay. Anxiety, fear, panic, PTSD, nightmares, and inner turmoil. Recognizes that you may be in a dark place right now. Something is keeping you up at night, and your pain and stress may feel overwhelming and unbearable. Depression and anxiety are understandable given the grief and worry you may be experiencing. If this card appears, know that you don't have to be alone right now. Reach out to those around you to seek support and love. Ask them to help you remain grounded, self-compassionate, and cared for. Okay? We then have the Ace of Swords coming in towards you. So this is definitely a lot of... it seems like negative energy, but it's really not. There's just a struggle here with you emotionally. There is something that you need to overcome. There's something in this past situation here that is really holding you back, that's really holding on to you, and you're reliving it. There's this doubt in the universe, in God, in faith, in yourself, that you cannot achieve wonderful things, that you cannot be given great things, okay? But here we have these Ace of Swords, which is intellect, truth, decisive potential, and clarity. The Ace of Swords heralds beginnings and new opportunities. Because this Ace is a part of the suit that deals with intellect and communication, use of your brain power and words is required to successfully take advantage of those beginnings and opportunities. New potential projects are on the horizon, so make decisions wisely and clearly to achieve the best future outcome. Don't let your emotions rule your decisions this time around. Rely on logic, common sense, and truth to select and communicate your goals clearly. So you do have an opportunity coming towards you. Temperance, Sagittarius energy remind us to find a balance. So card number 11, or not 11, I'm sorry, 14. Balance, healing, patience, purpose, and connection. So with this opportunity comes temperance. So it encourages you to stabilize and rectify, to return to order and balance. Aim for serenity and view things objectively to create more harmonious unions. Maintain and foster peace and focus on moderation. Collaborate creatively with others to combine and connect disparate thoughts, experiences, and points of view to create something new and better for everyone. This will require work and will have its ups and downs, but if you prioritize patience and consideration over rash thinking, you can achieve harmony. So then we actually follow this with the Two of Pentacles, all about those decisions. But the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. So there's an imbalance, there's feeling overwhelmed, and an overcommitment. So the Two of Pentacles suggests imbalance and that you're feeling overwhelmed by how many balls you have in the air. Are you overworked? Is your work-life balance out of whack? Have you or someone else overcommitted to a project and are now paying the price? If so, take a moment to tune into yourself and discover what you need to restore balance. So again, going back to temperance. So you have a lot of need for emotional grounding and stability. And you're not leaning on anyone, because I can already see this with you and the energy you're bringing to this reading. You're not leaning on anyone. You feel like there's no one to go to. So if we can get this into the upright position, if we can kind of change this, check in with ourselves, meditate, ruminate on what you need to focus on, you have this wonderful opportunity coming towards you, but there's an overwhelming, anxious side of you that is holding you back. The Ten of Charisma is the security that comes with having a network of people who support you and your dreams' long-term success. So you're in the reverse on this. You don't believe that you have anyone. You're not leaning on anyone. You feel very isolated. You feel very alone, and you're overwhelmed, and you're probably overworking yourself. But it's because you're not passionate and you don't believe in anything being better. The Page of Charisma, the Page of Intelligence follows this. Your Page of Intelligence is in the reverse. This is external, environmental, or your subconscious. So it's discovering new ways of communicating your ideas and putting them into action. So again, kind of putting yourself out there. You need to start to discover how you can communicate better, how you can communicate clearly, openly, honestly, and share your wonderful ideas and put them into action, because that is how we are going to start to manifest the life that we want here. We need to come into ourselves, do some retrospection, do some journaling, face our past trauma, whatever this is that's holding you back, and really let go. Really heal, forgive. The hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings is your King of Charisma. This is your advice card. It's reaping the fruits of your endeavors, enjoying abundance while not getting lost in acquiring. So I do feel like, as I said, you are coming into this wonderful situation, but there is going to be a bit of an instability. So if it is career-based that you are looking for, be careful that when you come out of this kind of harsh energy, you do not start to just focus on getting more and more and more and more. Just be grateful, just enjoy it, and show that gratitude and that appreciation, and then continue to put your effort in, your wonderful effort in. Don't be greedy like the dragon over here, okay? Potential outcome for this, you do have the Four of Strength. So even though you do have a lot of ups and downs here, the Four of Strength is all about collaboration. Your Four of Strength is, well, if I could grab it, I'm pretty sure, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Seek out others to collaborate with. So working as a team, finding people who support you, bringing in this network that support and love you, and that is where your long-term success is going to kind of derive from. You're going to find a deeper connection here. Clarify the Four of Strength for Aquarius, please. So again, death is here. Big changes, big transformation. We do have the Eight of Cups. This time your change is not inevitable. You are not fighting it. That could still be the near future here, as you do have this change and you're fighting it. We do have the Eight of Swords. We have Temperance yet again. And then we actually have the Nine of Cups. So bear with me here. As said, there's going to be a support system here. You are going to bring in the right people. You are going to feel very happy. You're going to feel very loved. It's going to bring in a good situation, but not without some bumps and bruises, okay? So again, Bringing out number 13, Scorpio energy. We have endings, rebirth, change, transformation, and letting go. So it's really a positive card. One phase is ending, now you're entering a new one. Change can feel sudden, it might be scary or painful, and it may involve grief, but remember that death heralds new beginnings too. Growing pains are a sign of progress. Leave behind unnecessary and harmful attachments so you can better embrace the new you. The Eight of Swords is paralysis, being trapped, fears, restrictions. So it indicates that you may feel trapped or frozen. Whether you feel afraid, unsupported, or overwhelmed by your circumstances, you're not moving forward anytime soon. You may feel cornered or guarded, which can be totally understandable given your current context, but be warned. Staying stagnant and putting up impenetrable walls closes you off to new opportunities and prevents you from channeling creativity. It may feel impossible to trust again, but know that you need to make a leap of faith to invite love and goodness back into your life. And then we have Temperance. Yet again, Temperance is telling you to bring in that balance, bring in that harmony. You are going to find a peace, okay? Balance, healing, patience, purpose, connection. So you heal from that Eight of Swords. You heal from that big change, that transformation, those growing pains, okay? And then, wonderfully enough, you actually have the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups is the happily ever after card. It is a satisfaction, it is a contentment, it is fulfillment, and a celebration. So the Nine of Cups says it's time to celebrate your contentment. You're at a place in your life where you're truly content and you want to revel in that joy. Looking for love, you might just find the right person soon. Looking to progress at work, expect good news and fulfillment. Host a celebration with your loved ones. You deserve it. So again, as said, it's not going to be the easiest or prettiest of rides, but you do come into yourself, you do find yourself, you do the introspection that is needed, and then you overcome all of these obstacles with your wonderful energy, and you fall into contentment and wonder and happiness and satisfaction. You will have joy coming in your way, okay? So let's grab you some Angels of Abundance. A lot of soul searching here. A lot of soul searching this mid-March. For your Angel of Abundance, your very first card is no more complaining. So complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So no more complaining, okay? You have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, and as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. And then moonlighting. So you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and finally support you. Angel therapy, you have emotional sensitivity, so honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. Singing and dancing, raise up your vibrations, so express yourself and awaken your psychic senses to the magical power of music and movement. Okay. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you and your surroundings this situation and everyone involved. Absolutely. You have a lot of that. Ask for help. Ask and receive help. Okay? For life purpose, you are protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. I feel like that is any decision you make. You are divinely protected and divinely guided. So even if you are not looking for a change in career at this time or like thinking about leaving ship, this is just saying that you're protected. No matter what you decide to do with your life, you are going to be protected. Now, it doesn't mean that it's an easy ride, but it is there. Talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance. So again, asking and receiving help, vacuuming away fear, cutting cords, detoxing. Talk to your angels. Ask for guidance, meditate, dream, write down your dreams and see what messages they may have for you. And then you did also receive time to decide. So make a decision based on your heart's true desire. So what is it you really want, Aquarius? What is it that you want to do? And it's time to decide. So last but not least, I am going to grab you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle. And you received B, which is community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So you do have abundance coming in. You do have a sense of community. You just need to find them or reopen yourself to them, which can be very hard when we are in pain. This is not an easy road, but wonderful things are coming towards you. Wonderful, sweet things are arriving. Thank you, Aquarius, so much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.